All right, so what should we talk about tonight? So, got myself a little birthday beer here. I try not to drink too much alcohol. But then again, it's challenging being in this world now, isn't it? Very challenging. So, tonight, I think I just want to emphasize the importance of God and love. And I want to emphasize the importance of connecting with people, whether they are some kind of spiritual teacher or any person really, bringing any kind of message. How it's important to connect with people who are emphasizing love. It's talking about love a lot, the importance of love, right? I see a lot of spiritual teachers out there talk about how love is like an illusion, or pursuing love is somehow negative, right? Maybe keeping you trapped in some kind of unpleasant state of being, or even some kind of fallen Gnostic world or something like that. And I think that's a bunch of fucking nonsense. Fucking nonsense. I really started out not wanting to swear so much in these videos that I was going to make, but fuck it. I love fucking swearing. I mean, I don't at the same time. I'd much rather not. But sometimes it's just kind of necessary to emphasize things, right? And so maybe that's a better compromise, judiciously swearing at the right time. And this is definitely the right time. Anybody who tells you that love is an illusion or that it's not something good, nonsense. Absolute fucking nonsense. Just run as far as you can the other direction from that bullshit. No. Love is everything. Love is God. Love is the core and at the heart of everything in the universe. Certainly everything that is good in reality. Definitely the name of the game is love. God is love. And the devil, thy name is fear. You're going to lead to hate too and whatnot. But yeah, love. Absolutely. Love and God or spirit, or however you want to conceive the divine intelligence that is the universe. As long as you think about it in that way, right? That's important to understand, right? That love is real, that God is real, that love is God, that God is love. This is all really basic stuff. And so, yeah, whether or not you're looking for a spiritual teacher or a counselor or a psychologist or a hype person or I don't know, anything else that you might need, if they're connecting with God and goodness and love and emphasizing these terms, that's definitely a very good thing and something you want to constantly be moving towards. Look at that. Just received a little text message confirming, right? The universe just registering in God. And I'll talk a lot more about the nature of God, how I perceive God, the many different ways in which we can understand God very soon, maybe even in the next video. Can't make any promises. We're just riffing day after day here. We're just going to see where it goes, how it goes. Who knows? But yeah, love, God, spirit, the universe. We can overcomplicate things. We do all the time. It's just a story. That's all reality is. That's all existence is. A never-ending story, or perhaps a series of never-ending stories. Maybe there is a little bit of a ending or a climax within certain narrative arcs. But ultimately, yes, time is infinite. Backwards, forwards. We are but actors on the stage. And so that's why love and goodness in God is so important, because it's always going to come back to those things. Not in the sense of needing to evolve or ascend or escape to some kind of reward paradise reality. Because what are you going to do there? Even if such a place did exist, such places did exist, and I would be a little skeptical that they do. Eventually, you're just going to come back here, which is what everyone who claims to be from one of these places, of course, always talks about, right? Oh, we're just going to come back into the thick of it. Help some other planet or group of people or something rise, become enlightened, right? Spiritually enlightened, I should say. And that makes sense to a certain point, but, you know, it's just cycling and spiraling back through the same thing over and over again. And that's why I'm saying it's really about the story. It's about the drama, the triumphs and the tragedies of life, right? We're just never-ending actors, constantly playing out all of these different dramas and roles, sometimes being heroes, other times villains, most of the time, maybe sort of all the time, something kind of in between. Not that there aren't some evil mofos in the reality. Oh, there definitely are. Believe you me. I am not a big advocate of moral relativism, I'll tell you that. But it is true within the greater scheme of the metaphysics of reality in the universe that, yeah, we exist to exist. We're just playing out these roles. And so we're giving reality meaning. We give our lives meaning by loving each other and being good. And giving thanks to God, the Creator, the sum totality of all of us, right? And I could go off and riff on that, and I certainly will. The difference between us and God, and how we are God, but how God is also something else different. And I'll talk about that soon. But yeah, love, God, spirituality, really basic things that you want to look for. You want to attach yourself and listen to people that are hammering these things. Be a little bit careful when people are getting too caught up in just enlightenment or seeking the light or illuminating themselves, right? Evolving, ascending, advancing, progressing. Where are you going? You're ultimately just going to come back here eventually. So getting caught up in some of those progress discourses, some of those light discourses that are often not so heavy on the love or the God, right? We don't hear those terms as much from certain sectors of the spiritual community, of the internet, whatever. Now, I would be a little bit wary of that. I would place your trust in love and place your trust in God and people who advocate for love and God relentlessly, and the importance of that above all other things. I love you so much. Many blessings. It's still my birthday today, and I thought I would make another video. Here I am doing the thing. We'll see if I can actually keep this up. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Kind of like the late at night thing. Feeling it. Yeah, I'm got to finish this World Cup game here. Looks like New Zealand and Iran. Should be a good one. Love some sports. Love the World Cup. Love all the people of the world. All the people of reality. I love you so very much. God loves you so very much. Many blessings. We'll see you again soon.